Joleen and Nana. We are back because the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is back. And welcome, welcome. If you're joining us, make sure you smash that like. Join us in the live chat if you want to support the channel. Super Chat's a great way to do it. During the live stream, we'll highlight your comment. Otherwise, I have a Patreon where we put out exclusive content for our patrons. But happy Sunday night. And Nana, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, honey. I just want to make sure everyone can hear you because I'm having just a little hard time. You're
having a hard time hearing me? All right. Let us know in the live chat if you guys can hear me. Say yes, I can hear you, Joleen, or no, I can't hear you, Joleen. Because
it must be Nana's ears. Tell her to get a hearing aid once and for all.
Yes. Let us know what the deal is. Can you hear me now, Nana?
I can, but it's a little muffled. So I'm wondering if it's on my end, which it usually is.
Okay.
I can hear you both, Linda said. Linda, I've been trying to call you all day long, honey. Are you dodging my calls?
Uh-oh.
Your
Linda is in trouble.
Your telephone's going right to voicemail, Linda. So I don't know. Maybe
Nana,
maybe you're tired of the world. I get like that, and I just turn it off.
Maybe she has a life outside of you, Nana. Let the
woman
live.
Oh.
Welcome, everybody in the chat. I see Wendy, Linda, JJ, Terry, Bevan, Latasha. Hello, hello, hello. We are going to be talking all about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, which is back for season 11. We're going to be breaking down the premiere. We have Nana notes. So first, we'll do a little catch up with me and Nana. And then we'll get right into our breakdown of the episode and join us in the live chat, you guys. We love hearing your thoughts and opinions on all things Housewives. All right, Nana, how are you doing?
Well, we're doing just great over here. I was outside all day yesterday and today. I didn't put anything on. I know better, but I got busy.
Sunscreen?
No, I didn't put it on.
Nana.
Today I did because I got a little too pink and stuff. But anyway, I was out there and I was mowing the lawn and I planted no garlic. I didn't plant garlic this year. You know what? Screw the garlic. It doesn't even stay in the same spot that I put it. So I did tomatoes, I did peppers, I did zucchini, lots of flowers. Oh my gosh, I just had tons of flowers to do. I've had so much fun. I'm just sitting out there all by myself, just kind of like going, Dad, you going to come out? Yeah, pretty soon. Oh my gosh. Well, he didn't, only to come see what I had done, which is fine. You know, I like my little time out there. And
oh, is it fine?
I just love it.
You're like, which is fine, but maybe a little bit of resentment that Dad didn't help you with the yard.
Well, it's like, you know, come on out with me. Come on, it's fun. But he must have found something more enticing than me. Okay.
All right. And now normally on Mondays, we catch up with Nana's giant bush, which is the giant bush that's behind her. Oh, we like to have fun with it. And
I didn't
saying, did you burn your bush?
No, I did not. It's still here in all its splendid glory. And then we have a mini me bush over here, tinier one. But yeah, I mean, I can't believe the flowers I bought. Can I say where I bought them? Okay.
Nana, you have 2 bushes now. Nana, you're double bushing.
Thank you. Thank you. I've done worse. Jules is back. Hi, Jules.
Jules with the first super chat of the live. Thank you so much. Says, hi, Joleen and Nana. How are you, ladies? Doing good here. Besides, my allergies are bad right now. Finally have beautiful weather here and can't enjoy it. Love you both. Oh, we love you, Jules. And I understand the allergies thing. I have allergies all the time.
Well, you know, and you never did as a kid, but I know you can get them at any time. And I think Dad's got them. I really do, because he gets all stuffed up.
He has,
and
sure.
I think he does. Yeah. Oh, I know you have. No, you have to get him to take it. I know. I can't. I told him I can't be your everything. So anyway, I hope you can send him some allergy medicine or tell him what to be taking.
Just take Claritin or Allegra, any of the seasonal allergy.
Oh, really? Over the counter is what you gave them? Oh, okay. So easy.
You can take the generic for it if you want. It's great.
Okay. I didn't realize that.
Great. All right. So Nana, you planted, you had a good weekend. You took care of the kids. You had a sleepover, right? Or no, that was last week.
No, it was this week, but it was what day did I have them? I forget. but I had Frankie for 2 nights and Lucy for 1 because they wanted to separate the kids, which is good sometimes. And I don't see Lucy on here, but sometimes, they get just like everybody else. They're together all the time. They start to fight. And by separating them, it really was good. And then I got to take each one individually with me to go get plants. And I'm going down the road and it's Frankie's turn. And, Lucy was such a big help and helped me pick out all the plants. And then it's Frankie's turn. I'm driving down, Century because I went to the workhouse to get them.
Okay, so you get them at the workhouse.
Ramsey County Correctional Facility.
Got it.
Yeah, it's good. It gives the inmates something to do as far as planting, and they work in the greenhouses. Mm-hmm. And it's great. They beautiful plants at a wonderful price. 25% of it you can take on your taxes as a charitable contribution. So it's just like going to church. Come on. Seriously. So, amen, sister. So yeah, I guess what I say. So me and Frankie were driving and he goes, Nana. And I go, yeah, Frank. He goes, I love you. And I went, oh my God, this is what it's about. Thank you, Frank. And then on the way back, he goes, Nana. And I thought, oh, he's going to say it again. You crazy. I go, what? You buy too many flowers. You crazy. I went, well, oh well. Nana is crazy. I do love my plants, and I've been planting like a crazy person. So that's what I've been doing. And what have you been doing, my dear?
Oh my gosh, Nana, you don't normally ask me. Thank you.
I know. I thought TikTok, I might as well.
No, I actually had my friend Jake and his boyfriend Steve. I got to meet him for the first time. I got to see Jake for the first time since before the pandemic. It's been a while. And then also my friend Katie lives out here and I've only ran into her once at Target during the Panakukin. And so we got to all hang out and the three of us know each other from way back in the day, working in St. Paul in the bars and restaurants and since our early 20s. And we all ended up out here in Cali and we really haven't been able to see each other. And then Katie's got 2 adorable little girls and a husband. And so our little families were able to hang out. And it was just like, it was so refreshing to hang out with friends. I forgot what that was like because we're all vaxxed. We're like, we're vaxxed and waxed and ready. But that was our little saying. But yeah, it was just great to just sit around and laugh and just have friends around because I really haven't had. I'm
so glad you got to do that
in person,
I love Katie and her family. I love Jake. I wish I'd like to meet his boyfriend too. Did you like him? Did you like him?
Loved him.
Oh, good.
He's fantastic. And he's just like, he started off as a nurse and he's just so smart and he's fun and he's silly and he fits in our little weird group. So
I love that.
And then Katie got a giant slide like the last time when you were here a couple years ago. And we went down that big water slide and it was like, it's a blow up one. And we got another one. And then Chell, they were trying to see who does the biggest splash. And Chell forgot he's 37. And so now he's had icy hot on his back all day. And he couldn't turn his neck. And I feel so bad. But at being 4 years older than him, this has been happening to me for a long time. You do anything. And, you're just like, it doesn't matter. I can
still
run
do this
for 5 seconds. And all of a sudden you're like, my hip. So now I'm like, finally, my young husband is feeling our age.
My gosh. It's
Susie
sad,
says,
isn't it?
First time here. Welcome,
Susie. Thank you. I'm so glad you could join us.
Yeah.
So glad you could join us.
Angelica says, Joleen, I think you should tell Chell to sign up for Amateur Top Chef. I saw a commercial and thought about all the wonderful meals you said he made and how well he cooks. I'm telling you, he
does.
I'm going to tell him about that. I should sign up for World's Worst Cooks because that's a real show, Nana.
Is that a show? Oh my God.
No. I know a couple comedians who have been on it. And I think Chell would be great. He loves watching regular Top Chef. And he's such a good cook. And when Steven and Jake were here, because they stayed here with us, and he made us breakfast, and they were like, oh my gosh, he made homemade biscuits. Like he's just
he does everything from scratch. Yes. I'm not used to that. And because that's not how I cook. But I was impressed because we have really good meals when we were at your house. Angelica, that's an excellent idea.
He should do that. So overall, we just had a really good weekend. We are
that's so nice.
Making strides in our home search. We think we found our place. So we're just waiting for things to
Oh, how wonderful.
go through in paperwork. So hopefully that'll happen. And then it'll be,
Oh my
hopefully by the
gosh.
end of the year, early next year, we'll be in our new house. We'll see though. Anything can happen. It's like, I don't want to
No, I get it. You told me not to say anything, and I've been trying to get a hold of Linda all day to tell her, and she won't answer the phone. But anyway.
No, we're really happy. We hope it works out, but we also realize that it's a weird time. It's a weird market, and who knows? And we've never bought a house before. So we've always been renters because we've always lived in big cities and we've been doing the comedy thing. So it's a very exciting thing to we're going to have maybe our own thing.
Yes. And as long as there's a room for Dad and I, we're fine. Always. We're fine with you staying away from home.
Already promised he's getting me patio furniture because he wants to sit outside, drink Coors Silver Bullets, and on some nice patio furniture. I was like, oh, so I started going on fancy sites, and then he sends me a link for overstock.com.
I love him,
which is great. I know buy it for sure, but I was looking at all kinds of,
I was looking at Wayfair because I think they have reasonable prices and good quality things. So,
Wendy, we're Las Vegas. We might be residents of Las Vegas in a lovely community in Henderson that we're excited about. So.
Oh my gosh, Natalie, thank you.
We'll see.
She says, love this duo. Yes, I'm very excited for you. I haven't said anything to anybody. Just Dad and I have been talking back and forth.
I haven't said anything either, but then I ran to the store to Trader Joe's to get some snacks for us on Friday night, and Jake and his boyfriend are here. And I came back, and my friend Jake's like, "Why didn't you tell me?" Because Chell said something, and I said, "I just haven't really been telling people." But Busy did ask me on a sip and key recently, and I said, we did get pulled for a lottery spot for a lot to start building. So we'll see.
It's just so exciting. And it's a weird time for homes and selling. And if you're selling, you're in the driver's seat. But,
sell, baby, sell.
Serious. No, if you're selling a home.
For real.
But yeah, but I'm very excited for you guys.
Yeah.
As long as it's warm, if you can't come back home, if you can't come back home to Minnesota, then go someplace warm so Mommy and Daddy can visit, okay?
In Minnesota right now, the prices are ridiculous. Nevada is actually more reasonable because we had a realtor there, we had a realtor here, and we had a realtor in Nevada. We're like, okay, we'll live in California, we'll live in Nevada, or we'll live in Minnesota. And Nevada seemed to have the best deal. And it's so crazy that it's less expensive to build right now than to buy an existing. It's crazy.
Isn't it? Isn't that crazy? I never thought we'd see this. Never.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I saw Natalie said that. No, Lucy, now that she knows that I might be moving to Vegas, she was like, let's play a game. Okay, we're two friends and we're going to visit our auntie in Henderson, Las Vegas. And we get off the plane and it's, how beautiful is Henderson, Las Vegas? It's so fancy. And I was like, yes, 6-year-old Lucy. It is.
Isn't she so fun? Oh my gosh.
She's the most fun. So, all right. So we got a little life check-in. That was good. We're about 13 minutes in. Let's get to this Beverly Hills, because this has been a long-awaited season just because of all the things that have transpired this past year with the Pannekuchen and Erika Jayne and Kyle's nose job and Dorit, being Dorit or Dorit, as Kathy Hilton called her, and the
I loved
Kathy Hilton entrance. I mean,
well, that was big in my book because here's me, okay? I had to go back and watch it again and then count because I had 8 people, and I thought, no, it can't be right. And I counted again, where it shows all the housewives. Yeah. And I thought, this can't be. And I said, okay, Kathy Hilton must just be a guest coming on.
A friend of the show?
Friend of the show. Because
she doesn't have a tagline.
She doesn't have a tagline, and she's not in that lineup. Yep. Crystal is in that lineup. She's someone new. Yes, I like her. So finally another person of color. We don't see a lot of that in Beverly Hills Housewives. No. So it looks like it's going to be a good season. It really does.
It does. And okay, so first of all, you guys, they played the trailer for the entire season. So we got to see, like, oh my God, the Sutton Erika Jayne showdown at dinner. Erika Jayne, Mikey, she must have had to fire Mikey for that dinner because the face like didn't match the hairline. It was a very orange foundation. When I was looking at my TV, I'm like, what is that?
Oh, really? I didn't catch it.
Yeah, then she was crying. So the makeup was kind of smeared. And then her and Sutton's asking questions, and she's like, what are you gonna do? Or shut the F up or something. And I'm just like,
I know.
And then our new housewife, what was her name again, Nana?
Crystal
is going to be challenging these women's privilege. And I'm like, be still my heart. And they're
I love it. I loved her already.
And Garcelle as well is going to be questioning Kyle. Would you have said that to one of the white women? And the way these women are like, and you like, look at the diversity of their friend group. I mean, have a little bit of self-awareness here, ladies. You might have microaggressions or things you're not quite realizing.
They're white, and then they have an off beige, and then a light beige. I mean, it really has
tanner. That's the most like Erika Jayne's makeup.
I know. I mean, I never thought I would live to say this about the Beverly Hills housewives, but I like Dorit better than Erika Jayne. Erika Jayne, you can leave now. You really can. But
we need her though, because we need to find out what happens this season.
Well, yeah, most definitely. But then she can be, Tom and her, pay the people that you bilked out of all the money. Okay, so it says Joleen's been killing it with videos this week. I really enjoyed the BB23 breakdown and Nana's win on the vlogs channel. Yes. Well, thanks. That's so nice. That's so nice. I love that.
Erika is such a bully, Susie. Like the more I watch Erika, like there used to be something just so intriguing about Erika, just so interesting. Yes. I was like, she's strong. She doesn't necessarily show all her emotions. Like I can respect that. But now to find out she's just, a liar, allegedly, I guess you have to say allegedly, and defrauding people at their worst time. It's just like, oh, she's just one of those. And, I think the thing with Erika Jayne is she really did the thing we talk about all the time. She started to believe her own hype.
Thank you. Honey, Thank you.
Yes. Be a pop star. You're not Lady Gaga. Okay. You got there because of Bravo and because of your rich husband, and he can buy all this stuff and all this, but she had to have all these, it's expensive to be mad, and all this entourage and Mikey up her ass. And now she's got overflow in her old lady home. Because Tom likes it, for his generation, the greatest generation, and she likes it for her generation, which I think, what was Erika? Would she be Gen Xer or a boomer? So she's like a Gen Xer.
Gen Xer. She's too young to be a boomer, but she really is old school in her thinking and stuff. The idea of, what did she say? 18 rooms with some of her clothes in it and shoes and bags. And stop it.
Families of plane crashes and stuff, allegedly. But I mean, and then we're going to do the whole season. We're going to see her pretend she didn't know. But I love that the ladies are asking her, did you know? And she's like, no. Is that why you divorced him?
No. Yes. And yes. She knew exactly what was going on. You cannot really, for the most part, you cannot be married to somebody and not know what's going on like that.
Unless you're Teresa Giudice, because I feel like almost Teresa wasn't. I know she's part of it. She had to go to jail, served her time, whatever. But I kind of think she's easily manipulated, and she doesn't quite, like, she's not all there completely. Do you know what I mean? Where Erika Jayne is sharp. She knows. You cannot tell her nothing.
That's right. Well, that's true. And I don't know I wouldn't give Teresa Giudice any kind of pass. I don't like her.
A pass at least before I give Erika, because at this point, Teresa at least had a sentence and served it, and that, is and did pay back certain things.
Yes.
So at least now, I mean, but she's just kind of, she's just a clueless lady. Teresa is in general. She doesn't understand she's always getting sayings, like she's saying them backwards and stuff like that, where Erika Jayne prides herself on being educated and smart and sharp and all these things. So it's like, okay, honey, now you can't play dumb. You can't play dumb now. You should know where the money's coming from.
Absolutely, because it isn't, and she had a best-selling book. She went into that. She had a play on Broadway, and they closed 2 weeks early because of the pandemic. And they showed like a canceled ticket or a ticket to get in, and then those playbills about this high of them, and stacked of them. And it's just kind of like, oh, that was kind of sad, because I know that's something that she really wanted to do, but my heart is not with her. And I used to be a front runner, love Erika.
Well, I think that's the thing is people really backed Erika and were like, okay, she's kind of the loner. We like her.
Yeah.
She's on her own. And she disappointed us. So we're just like, wow, you turned out to be a disappointment.
She really did. My favorite is when it starts. So like you said, it kind of gives a little bit of what went on and what might be coming on into the future. But you see Kyle. And Kyle's sitting in her bed with this big nose, big bandage on her nose.
Remember that? I had that. I had the same thing. And the little drip thing underneath she has. I was like, oh, memories of my nose job. I remember.
And she just, now, do you think she really did get hurt?
No.
Okay, thank you.
No.
That she said she got her.
What's you wrong don't with like your nose and you got it fixed? I'm sure she got hit. That. We all been hit in the face. I was told that once I went to the doctor, they were like, oh, you broke your nose when you were young. I can tell. But I didn't go in there because I broke my nose when I was young. I went in there because I didn't like my nose and I wanted to. Do you
remember when that would have happened? I remember it because we took you into the doctor because you fell off your bike. Do you remember that? And you're all scraped and stuff. And they did not find that. They did not find, of course, you're only as good as, I don't know, some of these doctors, except for Dr. Melanie. But the doctors. Shout out to
Dr. Melanie. Shout out to Dr. Kelly. Shout out to all our doctors that are our friends and subs. We love you. But no, I mean, it's when Kyle tried to pull the whole, well, I hurt Kyle, you have been taught, you got new teeth, you got new lips, it's okay. You got a new nose. You live in Beverly Hills. You got tatas. Like, did she got,
yes.
Yeah, I mean, you're Beverly Hills housewife. Give me a break. So when she's pretending that she like hurt herself, and then, well, while you're in there, no, that's not even how they do it. Maybe they do that for rich people because I had deviated septum surgery when I was 20, and I said, while you're in there, can you cosmetically fix it? And they said no, but maybe it's because I was poor, so that could be.
Well, I think that's it, but they did. I mean, you did have it done, and it's beautiful, It's but
just better than what it was. But I mean, Kyle's turned out really great. I think her nose job turned out great. She did say the doctor said it would take 10 years off her age, and I'm sure it gives her kind of a softer look. I think the teeth really help with Kyle because now you can I've never saw her teeth really.
I guess
until she got veneers, and then she did the Lisa Vanderpump veneers. I think she got them after. Well, they all do veneers. They all get them. I'd do veneers.
Oh, in a heartbeat. Now they did say that 10 years. I did write that down. Took 10 years off of her per the doctor. The boobs look bigger though, big time. And I know she just pushed it into this dress, and that's later on she really slammed those babies in there, where she's just overpouring, which isn't really that. It's not a good look because it just looks like you're outgrowing your dress.
Oh, well.
Well, it really does, because it was fairly tight everywhere else. Yeah. A little looser, and that would have been very nice for you because you're not a kid anymore, even though you're trying for baby number, I don't know what. She's trying for a baby boy.
I thought she was just saying that people ask that. And she's like, no, I have a 30-year-old.
Well, she's got a 31-year-old. But yeah, I had a hard time with that. I thought the same thing. I said, is she serious? But it looked like she was serious. Trying for that boy. It's like, stop it.
I don't think.
Okay, I hope not. I hope
they
not.
They all come over and visit her for her.
I love that
nose job, and she's in bed. And she says she's buying things, and she doesn't remember what she's buying. And then Lisa Rinna is the first one to come over. We see Portia.
That's right.
Growing up, and she leads her upstairs.
She's 12. She's 12.
Pretty soon she's going to be in college, and we'll be older.
Oh,
so the thing about the Housewives kids, when you see them getting older, you got older, and that's
no question. But I loved she's taking her up the steps. She's taking Rinna up the steps, and here's Portia going up the steps, and Rinna goes, "Oh, is this leopard? Is this new?" It was a runner of leopard. It was beautiful.
I liked it.
I loved it. And she says, "You know how I like leopard." And here's Portia did really well. She goes, uh-huh.
Yeah,
whatever, whatever,
Grandma,
Rinna.
I'm taking you upstairs, Grandma. So Grandma goes upstairs, sees Kyle, and then here comes Dorit and
funny.
Erika, which I'm just going to call her Dorit now because Kathy Hilton did, and
I loved
we'll get
it.
to that, but that
I
was
loved
funny.
it.
Apparently they're in some car. I assume it's a rental because isn't Dorit's house a rental? So the car's probably a rental.
I hope so because it's a 2020 McLaurin.
McLaren?
And it's
McLaren? What do you say?
McLaurin.
McLaren?
I thought Lauren because Lauren, Lauren. McLaurin.
Yeah, I have a.
I believe it's a McLaurin because
I have a 2021 Honda CRV. It's a McLaren. Okay, you're right.
McLaurin or Laren. $275,000. Stop the insanity. 18 rooms full of your clothes, and now we got this $275,000 car. What do you people do? Who else are you scamming? I know this is Dorit and her husband PK, which is just short for puke. Anyway, I can't stand him either. But all of a sudden, Dorit is looking better to me than Erika. But I got a kick out of how they're just driving. You know, they get in. It's a fancy little car. And Erika's got this thing where she looks like the old Barbies from 1957
so cool.
With the scarf and the glasses. And, you know, when it's somebody else's money, when you haven't earned that money and you've bilked somebody out of it and you're wearing all these fancy things, you don't look so good. You know, sorry.
It's funny how when people can actually afford the things, they look a lot better. When you,
don't they?
That's why I'm ready for a Full Housewives season when people have real money, not scammer money, not I robbed, people's families of. I'm not robbing the elderly, Jen Shaw allegedly from or Salt Lake City. I'm not robbing people who lost their family members in plane crashes. I'm not defrauding the government. I'm just really good at business. Can we get to that? I feel like maybe Kyle and Mauricio's. Knock on wood, his business. Actually, I think they've had some. I don't know. I can't say it anymore. Anybody? They are.
I guess we can't really say about Mauricio, but he just turned 50. They mentioned it because he came in and he said to the girls, "I'm just going to throw on some barbecue stuff. I'm just going to barbecue some stuff for the kids. Would you guys like something? I'll throw something on." And they said, "Sure. Just throw anything on. Well, yeah." And he looked really cute. He
did look cute this episode. I liked his outfit later at the party, and then his little casual outfit. I was like, "Oh, Mauricio, okay, Mauricio."
I know. I mean, the man is hot. Let's face it. I mean, we can't take that away from Kyle.
No,
he is hot, and I think she worries about that all the time.
Yeah, I think she does.
Just a thought. I think she does. I think she worries about what else he's looking at and things like that.
Well, there's always rumors out there about all the husbands. And I know Mauricio is no different, but as far as we know, he's a loyal guy, and God bless. I hope he is.
I know. I hope he is too. Somebody that pretty though, I have a hard time believing it. But I hope it's true for Kyle's sake and stuff.
Oh, for sure.
Because poor Kyle, she's got these new boobs and she's got this new nose. It's like, and then you got
hair,
Oh, that same hair. Stop it. Run, Kyle.
Oh my God.
Looking back in pictures, they're going to be saying that about me. I got to get a different do. I noticed going back. No, but going back, sometimes, and even when I noticed, oh my God, that when I was winning the money, oh my God, that was so much fun in the Buffaloes.
Yeah.
How many times do I go through my hair like this? And that's where Frankie gets it because he's always doing this.
No, you touch your hair all the time, Nana. I touch my hair a lot too, though. But you touch your hair more than I do, and Frankie touches his hair a little less. But we're hair touchers. We're people. It's like a soothing thing.
It's soothing. It's soothing. It really is to me. It's like little head rushes from 1971. Wee!
Don't judge yourself. Anyway. I mean, if it makes you feel good and you like it, who cares? I play with my hair too, and it's just one of those things.
Oh, I just wanted to play with Mauricio's hair. I mean, my hair again. Yes. Yes,
Mauricio
I
did
can.
Look so good this episode.
Thank you. I thought he did.
He's so LA, but not in an obnoxious way. I thought, God, this man is because there's been seasons where I was like, yeah, Mauricio's cute, whatever. But this episode, I was like, Mauricio's hot.
That's exactly what I thought. I always thought he was cute, but this episode, there was something else. I don't know what it is,
now that he's fully is just high all the time. just so chill. And now he's really embracing his inner marijuana. And he's just like, look at my hat. I'm opening my shirt up more. You put on some necklaces. It just works for him. Not all guys could pull it off. PK, on the other hand, as far as fashion goes, looks like a Sopranos reject. Why is he wearing a windbreaker suit? You're not doing yourself any favors, sir. You already got 0% voting for hottest husband.
I saw
Watch
that.
What Happens Live. Like,
Wouldn't you like to give a 1%, and just like, that's so sad.
No.
0%. And he should wear a turtleneck. He should wear something that covers up these wrinkles that he's got here. Don't show it all. And then
PK.
And every time Dorit goes goes and kisses him, it's just like, oh, daddy bucks, daddy
Warbucks,
Warbucks. Hello.
Angelica saying, have you heard Bravo showing the lady stuff? And the feds are paying attention to what Erika has, since she's claiming she knows nothing. She's smarter than Teresa. Who could claim that? Like, yes, she's 100% knows. And this episode, the edit was so nice and shady because it's definitely showing all of Erika's things: her home, the cars, the clothes, the overflow, the assistants, Mikey again showing up. Hearing Erika Jayne talk this episode about how she's just, it's just so hard in the pandemic. I just walk these halls by myself, and we can't go out and we can't get fancy. And it just, I know that's her experience, and fine, everyone has their own experience, but I'm just like, that's the worst it got for you, that you had to walk your mansion hallways, and there's only so much you can clean. Honey, you're not cleaning anything. Let's not pretend. No. You don't even organize your own clothes. What are you talking about?
No, do you know who she reminds me of, honey? Anna Nicole Smith.
Don't insult Anna Nicole Smith like that, okay? Don't insult Anna Nicole Smith.
She was a working person, an actual working person and stuff. But she kind of does like that, almost the rags to riches kind of story, like behind her.
Old man,
right?
Her up, like Anna Nicole's husband met her, I think, at a club she danced at, and Erika was
a
cocktail waitress. So I could see see that.
There's a resemblance there.
Anna was just iconic. Like, she was just her personality,
really loved her.
And she went on to be a model for Guess, and she
Playboy.
Had her struggles with addiction, and she had the wrong people around her, but she was iconic. Erika Jayne is just. She's a disappointment, unfortunately.
Yeah,
she's very disappointing.
And she is, and we didn't mention this, but this is season 11, and Erika Jayne, I hope we don't see you on season 12.
Unless it's very entertaining. She might be in a federal prison. We don't know. Because Teresa had to do time. Jen Shaw may have to do time. We don't know.
I know. I think they should let the cameras in there while they're doing time. I would watch that. I would watch that in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Well,
I would wow. Okay.
We're gonna learn so much this season of.
We are. There's no question. I do. This is a good.
Her.
Yes, and I like that. It's a good.
So much better than last season, where they just beat up on Denise and talked about Denise and Denise's hookup with someone who wasn't even technically a part of the show anymore, Randy. And yet we still had to talk about Denise. I was like, can we give Denise a rest? She quit the damn show.
They're bringing her up because she is interesting character. And they showed a little bit about her when Dorit was going to have this barbecue. And they showed the barbecue that Denise was at, that they were getting on her. And what they were wearing to this barbecue in comparison to what Denise throws on a pair of jeans and a California t-shirt. And she looks like $1 million,
Yeah, exactly. That's just how it is. Okay. So after they go to Kyle's house, and Dorit and Erika Jayne show up, and you can just tell, you can just watching Erika, you're like, oh, there's heavy stuff weighing on Erika. It's almost like the guilt is sinking in, because just as we saw the episode, well, the end of the episode, she looked really pretty, but just as we saw the previews for the whole season, it's just like it's starting to really weigh on her.
The stuff she wears, I know she's over the top, but okay. Well, we'll get to that. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
So we did say Rinna was the first visitor, and then they all come in, and then Rinna's going to dinner with Garcelle. Now that was really funny, because Rinna's sitting there. Garcelle walks in. Garcelle always looks like $1 million. She knows how to dress. She dresses very tastefully, and she always looks like $1 million.
The difference between Garcelle and a lot of the other ladies is Garcelle is legitimately a Hollywood star. She has been on the scene. She's a real, Rinna gets work and stuff, but Garcelle is like, she's a star. You know what I mean?
She's got a lot of class like me who dribbles
who's
pop down
spilling
down her stuff.
Very nice. We're not classy like Garcelle. So no, Garcelle, she was drinking Fireball for the first time with Sutton. And then I believe
saw that.
Is the other woman, is that Will Smith's first wife? What did they say
her name
was?
Sheree.
Yeah. Wait, how do you spell it?
Sheree. She's a friend of Garcelle. Sheree. Sheree. Sheree.
Sheree. I think it's Sheree, or maybe it's Sherry. No, sure. Well, there's okay. So, Will Smith's
first wife.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sheree or Sheree. Yeah. Sheree Zampino. She was married to Will Smith from 1992 to 1995, and they have the son Trey, who's now 28. They had him in 1992. And yes, so Garcelle, remember she brought her group of friends in, and they were having
remember that. Yes.
First season, and then people were like, "Oh, that's Will Smith's first wife," and we're like, "Why isn't she one of the housewives? Why aren't we getting some Sheree?
I would like that.
Like, right? Why are we waiting? I just don't understand. Like, she has a whole history in Hollywood and friendships, and then you have genuine friendships. But for some reason, maybe she'll be a friend of the show this season, and then maybe she'll get a diamond. I don't know. So there we go. All right, keep going, Nana. Don't get lost in those comments. I see you looking over.
I know. I do. I like to look and say, "Hey, everybody."
I know, but you can't do both. We need you. We need your Nana note.
That's true. I cannot do both. That's not good. Sutton. This might be your last season too, but
doesn't look good. Doesn't look like she's gonna.
She's not faring well. Sutton wants everyone to just get along. Nobody wants anybody to get along. Nobody's going to watch if that happens. She wants everybody to get along. Oh, bull.
And Sutton, she stirs the pot. So no, like,
yeah,
you don't want, no.
She came back this season, I wrote, but I don't know why. Okay. I really don't. I had her as a goner. Kyle's so excited to see all the girls together. As like you said, when you got to be with your friends, it is like an exciting time when you've been vaccinated and people are going back out into the world again. And it felt like,
Kyle is in that they've already hung out because they have these pods. Apparently they reference in the episode, like, we were quarantining in the same pod. So me and Dorit went to Mexico. You went to Mexico with your friends. The rest of us average ass people, we had to stay home and quarantine in our homes or apartments, wherever the hell we live. And you guys are just quarantining in a pod because I
didn't know what she meant by that. What is a pod?
It's like a little group.
A little house?
No, I think it's just a group. I know that some people in certain neighborhoods, like I had friends who, like, their neighborhood, they would let the kids go out and play together because they all stayed in. I don't know. I don't quite get it, but I was like, give me a break with this whole you haven't done anything, because you guys were going to Mexico and you're hanging out with your friend Dorit, who wasn't even your friend last season, but you did a quarantine pod, or I don't know. It was very, to hear Kyle be like, it's like, give me a break.
I remember from Frasier, Lila Stern, his wife, Frasier's wife on the show, went to go live in a pod when they were getting divorced or when they were divorced. And I always wondered what that was. I thought it was something scientific because she was very smart psychologist. So I get all my education from TV. So Lila Stern was in a pod. Okay, got it.
Well, we have to talk about the Rinna Garcelle meetup.
Oh, what yes. They went. Oh, when they went to lunch, that was just so sad. It was just, I mean, she's just licking boots, and that's what Rinna does. She throws it out there, and then she has to go, she goes way back and has to say, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. She even called herself the C word about 4 times. And Garcelle said, I don't like that word. She goes, well, either do I, but I really was. And I'm really sorry. And
Rinna says it all the time. Here's the thing with Rinna. You can't trust this woman. Garcelle is 100% right. Garcelle had Denise's back.
Oh, yes.
Garcelle's like, if you do this to her, you will throw me under the bus for a storyline. So no, I do not trust you. You are not my friend. And Rinna has done this time and time again. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. She's not sorry. This is just what she does. She doesn't care. We hear her say in like the season trailer, her go, what's wrong with being fake sometimes? What's wrong with being inauthentic? And Kyle's like, And I'm like, first of all, Kyle, don't act so surprised. Let's not pretend that you don't know how to do that.
You're really good at it
in Beverly Hills, and that's why your sisters get mad at you because you fake the funk a lot. But it's just like, of course, Garcelle is going to feel guarded around you because you will throw anyone under the bus for the storyline or for this television show. And then Garcelle's like, why couldn't you let it go? It didn't have anything to do with you, her hookup or non-hookup with Brandy. She goes, because it wasn't true. It wasn't real. I'm like, Rinna, nothing on you is real. From the lips to the hair to the,
she's had her lips done again too.
It's just like
she's had her lips done again. They're up here again. Oh,
I don't know what's going on there.
She didn't look so good. Her hair always is darling, but those lips, she got them done again.
Her hair's a wig too, but she's all like, I'm real.
It is
to out people. Oh yeah, she's wearing
Isn't that little short is a wig?
Allegedly, Nana. Allegedly.
Honey, she's had that same. No, it's not a wig. She's had that same hairdo forever.
People say that's a wig.
I don't believe that. Please.
Yes. Mala Mug says it perfectly. Her apologies have no feelings behind them. They don't. She just goes.
No, they
she's
don't.
Going through emotions. She's an actress. She knows how to put it on.
She does too.
But everyone has seen it happen so many times that she can't sell it anymore. So her inauthenticity is showing through. And Garcelle's like, okay, we'll play nice girl because we're filming together, but I definitely don't trust you. And I don't blame her. And
nor should she. Mm-hmm. So that was kind of interesting just to see her call herself out again and again and again. Mea culpa, and nobody's listening.
Because for Rinna enough times and it doesn't mean anything. It's just like, but are you really sorry? Because the next time you're just going to use that as an opportunity to say whatever you want and hurt people's reputations and then come back and go, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Now we already said it's too late. And you waited until they were filming to say it. So it's just very fake. JJ Hampton saying, forgive me if someone's already mentioned this, but wasn't Rinna's outfit the same as the jungle outfit Jen on Salt Lake wore? Here's the thing. I think Brandy mentioned it in the chat as well. There were multiple outfits that have been worn because Rinna's outfit at the end was worn by Jen Shah. Yes, the suit, the leaf palm.
It was my favorite.
Tree. Yes, it looked
lime green. I loved it.
It looked really cute. And then also Erika Jayne's dress, which I loved. Erika Jayne's dress. I'm sure you hated it, but I hated it. Foo-foo. I loved it. But before then, Kenya Moore from Real Housewives of Atlanta wore it. And before then, or around the same time, Tinsley Mortimer from New York. I think they both wore black ones and they were super cute because I liked it. And I was talking about it on me and Chel's breakdown of New Jersey. And people were like, it's because you've seen it before. And I'm like, yes, on multiple housewives. So there's a lot of, replaying of outfits here.
Well, it's not the same outfit. You're saying that it wouldn't be the same outfit that they just keep passing it down.
No, it's the designer. With Rinna's, I think it was they were filming maybe at the time and she didn't see Jen Shah wear it because maybe that's when Salt Lake was airing. It was probably like the designer, whoever designed it came
all right. I didn't think these gals did hand-me-downs.
No, they're not doing Sherry Nana. And as far as Erika Jayne goes, she's seasons off with that dress. I still like it. And I like the pink aspect, but the other women like Kenya Moore and Tinsley wore it a while ago. So,
well, I loved Rinna's outfit, that safari look with those lime green shoes. I mean, and even when they were all showing, and now I'm jumping, but they're going to the barbecue. Okay. Dorit's going to have this barbecue. When they all walk in, I mean, every one of them is showing more cleavage except for Sutton, which is probably a good thing. But they're all just Crystal's throwing it out there. No, Crystal wasn't either. Crystal said she felt very she didn't dress up enough. She felt like kind of understated. Yeah. From
Sutton wore a burlap sack or whatever Sutton wears. She wears like potato
It was
dresses.
Horrendous. No, it was horrendous. It looked like a shimmy dress. They used to wear those dresses and you do the shimmy in it and the dresses would just go back and forth, back and forth. It's like layer. It's more of a 60s kind of look. For the most part, I like that 60s look, but not on her.
It's not.
She's too old for it. She is, honey. She's just too old for that.
Well, I think there's other things that would compliment her. But before we go to that party, we do have to talk about our new housewife, Crystal. And the introduction to her is through Kathy Hilton, because her husband is the director, I believe, of The Lion King, and Kyle's Toys for Tots, or whatever the hell she's doing, her charity. She picks up Rinna, I think, and then she's unleashing her nose to us for the first time, and they head over to Crystal's house, and Crystal is, I mean, her store is just like, she held her baby in for longer because she wanted the baby to be born by 8 a.m. She is like, take a look at my house. My husband's the Lion King. I am also someone who is important. And Crystal might have real people money. However, are you worried we have a Camille Grammer effect happening right now? You have the successful husband who doesn't need to be on the Housewives, and now his wife is on the Housewives. Is he trying to push her out the door?
He's sipping wine, looking at them, looking at his house, and going into their library where he's got everything Lion King. And that's the first thing. That's how he introduced himself, is, hi, I worked for Disney, and your name is? Yeah. So, I mean, good for him.
LA. I mean, to just put your credits out there, and here's my IMDb. And obviously, like, that's a really big deal. The Lion King is huge. But Crystal is like, would you like to go outside? They go outside and talk, and she kind of explains, having a son, and she really wanted a boy, and the number 8, and in Chinese culture. And she was like, it was, 7, whatever. And I was like, she held the baby until 8 so the baby could come out. I was like, what a character. And like, wow, pretty strong lady that you can just hold your baby until you're ready.
See, this is why I still like Rinna, because Rinna goes, I just had sex and just had a baby. That's all I did. I mean, she just kind of, she's, like, I know. I mean, but there's something about Rinna. Yeah, this is it.
Yeah. So I just wonder if we're going to have a Camille Grammer effect. I hope not for Crystal's sake.
I never thought of that.
I mean, when you see these very successful men, and all of a sudden they're like giving their wife something. But it looks like Crystal's going to be here to shade these ladies, like Brianna said. Crystal seems shady, and I'm here for it. She had some pretty good little interview segments talking about, when I see my older friends dressing young, I just, that
I love that.
Yeah, I wear appropriate things. And then she said, what else did she say? Oh, if we don't know who you are, if we've never heard of you, it's probably because you're like nobody. That's I'm summarizing, I'm paraphrasing. And then they said, did you know Dorit? She says, no. I was like, this is what these ladies need. They need people like Garcelle to come in and Crystal to come in, and they need people who have actual credits and actual money. And they need to be read. They need to be read. They need shade thrown at them. Because what did Dorit do?
PK. And that's nothing to be proud of.
I mean, yes, Crystal does seem very tightly wound. She's type A. Now, I'm surprised Kyle's not going to have a problem with that, because Kyle's the type A. Sometimes she's anxious to go on a plane. Sometimes she's fine. Sometimes she's having an allergy attack. Sometimes her allergies don't exist. So what will Kyle do if there's a true type A?
Well, she did say, we're both type A. Oh, that's nice. As she's sitting there. She was this close in saying something somewhat racist when she walked in and said, Kyle, when she looked at her and she goes, oh, Crystal, you're so tall
she did not say that.
You're so tall you're so tall.
No, she didn't. Or did Rinna say that?
No, that was Kyle.
She said, you're so tall for.
And then she said, you're so
sure,
tall.
Nana?
Well, maybe. She said, you're so tall. Maybe it's not the 4. Maybe I was reading into that. But she said, you're so tall. She says, yes, I'm 5'10".
Yeah, she goes,
she's very statuesque, and she's very, very beautiful. Now, her husband's quite a bit older than her. That's what I got out of it.
She did say you're so tall. Okay.
See?
They're very intrigued by that, but that could just be she's so tall and Kyle's so short. So we don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think that's what Kyle meant. But anyway.
Okay.
Is her husband quite a bit older than she is?
And then they did a reference to Erika Jayne and Tom's relationship. This was just like a shading of Erika Jayne throughout this
Honey,
episode.
they showed a picture that when they were 30 years ago for those two. You know, Tom looks young and she looks like she's just got off the stage.
At graduation high school.
No, I was thinking stripper pole. But anyway,
Got it.
So she really, I mean, they both look so young. It was cringy, but what else do we expect? You're right, Shady Booty. It was cringe. I thought so. I mean, I like this new gal, and I'm trying to think of her last name. Madoff? I always said Madoff, and it's not.
Bernie Madoff?
That's when they first said it, and I went, could it be?
Nana and her made up facts.
Oh, wait a minute. There's going to be someone in the chat that believes me once and for all.
Yes, make it make sense. I love that Garcelle lives within her means in a sea of fakeness. She's a breath of fresh air. It's true.
I love Garcelle because you see you're right. You see these other homes and they're just really over the top. Hers is more modest. Not by our standards, but from them.
Nice.
Yes,
but
very
not
nice.
Having to defraud victims' families of plane crashes or elderly people on some kind of phone scam. Isn't that refreshing that she works for her money? Isn't that refreshing? Brianna says the last name is
Minkoff, that's right. Yeah. And I hope I can still like her, and I don't want her to mink off towards the end of this season because I really do like her, but I kept saying Madoff.
Like what Crystal brings to the table. I think she's going to be very honest with these ladies, call them out. And these remember, these are Beverly Hills white ladies, rich white. They're not used to be called out on their privilege or anything. And they're going to turn it around and they're going to play the victim card. And Crystal's not going to be here for it. She's
not. And I just love Crystal and Garcelle. Nobody can dress like Garcelle. Swear to God, when they came
Chanel?
No, the Chanel was not one of my favorites of hers.
What?
No. But when she came in the barbecue in a hot pink satin pantsuit, she looked like $1 million because now you can look it up and this is facts. Barbie back in 1964 had an outfit just like that, and I had it. And it had a bolero jacket, hot pink, and hot pink pants. And they were made of satin. So Barbie wore it first.
And then Nana wore it.
Oh, Sarah Lunzer's here. Hi, Luce.
Welcome
Hi, honey.
to little Lucy joining us in the chat.
Right? She didn't know we were going to be on tonight. I had called Joleen and I said, honey, you had a big weekend. Do you want to maybe put two together for tomorrow night? And she said, no, let's keep them separate. Let's keep it going. So I said, oh, okay. Yes. That's fine. I was thinking more of you than I did myself. I was thinking of myself because I'm selfless. And I just was thinking more of you and if you needed a little rest.
Well, thank you, Nana. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. Brianna
really?
Says, my grandpa knows the girl Barbie was modeled after.
Oh, because the person that from Mattel that made Barbie and Ken, that he had a daughter Barbie and a son Ken. And those were the prototypes. Yes, those are the prototypes. So that's very interesting. Oh, I love that. So, I mean, I wish, and there are times that, yes, I'm glad I had sisters and stuff and baby sisters, and they were twins, but they ruined everything I had. Had I still had all those Barbie outfits, I could have retired a lot sooner than I did because they just ruined things. But enough of that. Okay.
All right, back into the episode. Okay, so Crystal has, her introduction and stuff to the group. We're introduced. She's mostly known through Kathy. And then we do have we do find out that Sutton is renting Kyle's old Bel Air home. And I'm like, what in the the agency she rented through, and she got the family discount. So instead of $25,000 a month, she's paying $20,000 a month. Kyle's walking through, new nose, but old feelings about the house going, I feel kind of upset about this. Is where my stuff used to be. Girl, you got yourself an Encino Palace now, but very strange. I don't know if I would rent my friend's
to a friend.
house.
Well, to a friend too. And I know it's all business. Okay,
what
that's fine.
Need? What did she need a house for? What was wrong with her old house?
Here's what she sold her home for $7-something million.
Okay.
Then she bought another house, but it needs renovation. So she needed somewhere to be for the time being that it's being renovated. And it looked fabulous. Nobody needed to do anything to this house, but she's renovating it. And I like these people that have all this money. So
how long is it going to take to renovate, and how much of her own layer is she going to put on Kyle's rental?
Honey, I don't know, but $20,000, and she got the group discount or the family discount, $20,000 a month. Month. You have people in the streets. You have people that are sleeping on sidewalks, and you're paying $20,000 a month for a rental, and it's you
and her daughter. No, I don't know who else is in there. It was just a weird.
That was disgusting.
This is strange. This is a strange turn of events.
And when she sees Mauricio, she goes, "Oh, hi, landlord."
Landlord. Oh my gosh. Okay. So then, so the best part of the episode, in my opinion, was the introduction of Kathy Hilton, because this woman is cuckoo bananas. And finally, we understand how Kim is cuckoo bananas, because Kim has that outrageous personality. Kathy does. Kyle is just like Garcelle named her fish after Kyle, very ordinary.
Yes.
And then Dorit was the pizzazzy fish. But Kathy Hilton, I am here for her strange serial killer vibes. Like, I am kind of loving that she's a little serial killer-y. Like, she was just like, I like to work on the kids in the neighborhood's teeth and cut their hair or something. And she has a very strange sense of humor. And she thought Garcelle was Kyle when she came to the party.
I found that to be just bizarre. My favorite thing of the
Kyle is like 4 feet tall. Garcelle is like
5'8". I mean, come on.
Your sister. And she's like, oh, and I don't wear glasses because they're like putting stuff in my eyes. I'm like, me neither, girl. Me neither. She's very flighty, but it's intriguing. I want to see more of this. And I could see her looking Kyle up and down as Kyle was speaking at the barbecue, and I'm like, okay, I think I might like this, because Kyle needs someone to check her, and it's gonna be Kathy, because Kathy's got real money.
Kathy does have real money. So why doesn't someone help Kathy in the way she dresses? Because she dresses like a frumpy old lady.
Well, I don't know why.
Frumpy old lady.
I'm not sure Kathy's style. I don't know. I just think she's very eccentric. She's like that lady who lives down the street who just has all the birds, and you're like walk by her house and you just hear all these birds. Like, I'm hearing birds at Nana's, but I mean, just like caged birds. And she talks to people that out there. I feel like Kathy Hilton is going to give us some really funny. She called her Dorit, and she had just hung out with her. She's like, when me and Dorit, and Kyle's like, Kathy, it's Dorit. And I'm like, no, it's Dorit. It's forever Dorit now.
Now forever Dorit is losing her little accent. Do you notice that? It's not as
Beverly Beach by Dorit. Bye, fan. Hi, fan. When she was talking to her kids, her little son has a little bit of an accent, and her little daughter, funny. Phoenix, I did like how her kids were like, her son's like, you don't look good in that dress. It looks like a robe. And her daughter's like, why are your tots out? Your boobs are out, Mom.
I can see your boobies, Mom. I thought, these are real kids. They just say it like it is. My favorite thing that Kathy Hilton said, it is the best part of the whole, I shouldn't say series, but the whole episode for tonight is, she just got it under the wire, and I'm not sure. And then Kyle kind of came back like this. She says, Kim changed her number.
Oh my God.
I was like, well, wait, I had to go back. What did she say? Kim,
changed her number.
I bet she did.
Kim changed her number because you told everyone that her dog bit your kid. So, and that was 4 seasons ago. And yeah. And you told everyone about her alcoholism, and you stole her goddamn house. You stole my goddamn house. I want Kathy Hilton to have a you stole Kim's goddamn house moment. But I feel like we're going to get, I feel like Kathy's more unfiltered than we know. I thought she was going to come in just like proper and but no, she's just like, I can't see shit. Is that my sister? I like working on teeth. I mean, she's out there.
It was the best. She's
like, I like eating too. And then Crystal's like, every day. I love how rich people and thin people talk about food, like rich LA people. They're like, every day I eat avocado, a fried egg, and a whole jalapeno. Is that what she said? I was like, that's nothing. I said that is egg,
Honey, that is a snack between meals. What? What is that? That's nothing. Holy low carbness.
So she was acting like, oh my God, I eat so much. I'm thinking what? My nutritionist would be so proud of me if that's all I ate in the morning. LA is Make It Make Sense says LA is the last franchise to consistently reveal the price tags of everything. I kind of like it. But why is Dorit renting, yes, a $300,000 car again? Exactly. Remember when she drove a Bentley to a homeless shelter? Yes. Dorit, like,
disgusting.
Quit with the rentals. I mean, either you can buy it, get yourself a nice Accord. You can get a fancy Honda Accord, Dorit. You don't got to drive a McLaren or whatever, McLaren or and rent it.
I just loved it. And then they were showing Kyle with her daughter, Portia, and they were driving around in this little mini car. It wasn't a Mini Cooper. It looked like a little race car. It looked like a daughter. Yeah, it looked like a death trap. It just did. It's too little.
I don't even remember seeing that. Maybe I.
Yeah, it was early on. No, it was early on. It was early on. You know how they show different things and stuff, and then you're wondering, okay, now is this going to be something coming up? Is this something I missed from last year? But no, it's something that's coming up. Shady Booty saying I didn't expect Kathy to be like that.
No,
nor did I.
I am so into Kathy being cuckoo bananas because Kim was like that. Kim had this personality where you're like, what? And so it makes sense why Kathy and Kim
doesn't it?
Kyle is always trying to keep up with the Joneses. Like she's just constantly trying to be like very like Garcelle says, ordinary, but like basic, where Kim and Kathy are like, we're cuckoo and we're not gonna hide it.
And they don't care.
Like that.
Yeah. I like everything about Kathy except for the way she dressed, because when you have that kind of money, get a stylist if you're going to go out into public. She looked like somebody that was substituting for another teacher in 9th grade English class. I mean, she really did. I thought she looked bad, on a teacher's salary. I'm definitely here for Kathy Hilton, despite my unsavory feelings about her role in This Is Paris. Yeah, Brianna, you're right. I totally agree.
Did you watch that documentary?
I did not.
Okay.
But
you heard things.
I've heard things about it.
Yeah, because allegedly, you guys, so if you watch the documentary, there's a YouTube documentary, and I watched it a little bit ago. It was really good. It definitely helps you understand Paris Hilton, this whole situation, but basically her parents sent her off to a place where she got abused, I believe. And they let them like come in. It was in the 90s where everyone was sending their kids to these weird camps. And you're like, okay,
right.
Can we just like get into some therapy or something where they like in the middle of the night came in and took her. And so now Paris is very open and honest about, the situation, but it was disturbing, but yeah. Ooh.
And they didn't say throughout this thing, they didn't say allegedly. They're really saying they came out and said that this actually happened.
Yeah. And Paris talked to Kathy and so it's definitely, she is the weird eccentric lady. She's like the, I'm trying to think like the Great Expectations lady. I forget her name in Great Expectations, the older lady, but that's kind of Kathy Hilton.
Wait, Mrs. Havisham.
Havisham?
No.
Havisham?
Mrs. Havisham.
I'm Googling Great Expectations.
Don't tell me. I like this. This is like
old
great
lady.
Don't Mrs. Havisham.
And Havisham. Amelia Havisham. Yes, this is
from 6th grade, you guys, 1966. Those cobwebs from the woman, they were all over me, and then I just pushed them away, and I came up with Mrs. Havisham. How many people can do that? I don't even know what I had for breakfast today.
No.
Oh wait, I did too.
She's giving me this vibe.
That's it.
Vibe.
That's it.
Great Expectations.
And what was his name? Pip?
I don't remember.
P-I-P. Yeah, his name was Pip. Tell me I'm right.
Okay. Well, I'd have to look up the whole. You guys tell her she's right.
Just put Pip in.
Oh, it's like, isn't this just Kathy Hilton vibes? I love it.
Oh my gosh.
Love it.
Yes.
Yes, Pip. She commands Pip. You are not afraid of a woman who has never seen the sun since you were born.
how in God's name do I remember this stuff when I can't remember yesterday? This is sad. Great Expectations. I just loved it. I remember reading it in 6th grade, and I just thought it was the coolest damn thing.
Nana's sign, Lola, she's a Scorpio. Nana is a Scorpio. She is
I'm a Scorpio. I really think I'm all it. Trust me.
She is it. She is everything. And I love that we know, like Brianna told her, Nana's a Scorpio. Like everybody knows. Yep. Nana is
a Scorpio.
I love a Scorpio. I love a Scorpio. Oh my gosh.
Yo,
my God. Anika, we didn't have Teddy. We didn't even mention how
my gosh.
It was. Do you know, Nana, that they're doing more investigations on Teddy's weight loss program and stuff like that? I've seen some other bloggers posting things, and I'm like, oh, Teddy, good luck with that one. Her starvation diet.
Yes, we're going to have a grape today.
Allegedly.
And don't eat all of it at one sitting. You know, I mean
that was so ridiculous when we found out actually what they were telling people to eat and stuff like that. I mean, allegedly, of course, we have to say. But
I could be on Jeopardy.
Nana, Brandy says, you remember Amelia Havisham, but you don't remember where your garlic is. Hilarious. I love it.
This is what I'm saying, kids. This is what I'm saying. I didn't even buy garlic to put it in the ground this year because I thought it's just going to disappear just like last year. Team Scorpio. Hi, Susie. Thank you.
I love you. Yeah, exactly.
Love you, Susie. That's your Scorpio.
Teddy, we don't remember her. We don't know her. We're just pushing that aside. Thank God Kyle doesn't have someone up her butt this season.
It was a bad dream.
She doesn't need that. It was a bad dream.
No, she doesn't. It was a bad dream. I have to I have to put my contacts in. Oh, no, never mind. I don't like putting things in my eyes.
I can't put in my eyes. So I just go around blind, but I kind of relate to that because I don't have to wear glasses all the time, but I wear glasses when I drive and stuff, especially at night. But otherwise, I'm short-sighted. Is that what you say? Not short-sighted.
No, you could be. I don't know. Nearsighted, honey. Nearsighted. I can be short-sighted sometimes. I can be
short-sighted too, and nearsighted. But I don't like to put contacts in my eyes either. I don't like touching my eyeballs. I don't like any of that mess. So I too will just be at parties. It's the worst when I'm at like a comedy show and someone waves, and I think they're waving at me, and it's never me. And they're like, and I'm oh, it's behind me. Like I don't recognize people. They're like, Joleen, you didn't see me, and I'm like, I honestly can't see far away. So
but Kathy Hilton thinking that's her sister. Oh, I thought you were Kyle. Oh, you're a beautiful Black woman. You're not my sister. Okay. Anyway.
She is blind as blind. She is just so blind.
And I saw her with her glasses on, and she looked really cute. Because I'm sure she has numerous pairs of glasses, but hers were white glasses, and they were very stylish. And now if she can just incorporate that into her dress, because the glasses she had going on were great. How she's dressing.
Nana's not a fan. And we'll throw up the allegedly. Someone asked, where's your allegedly scroller when we're saying these things? Allegedly. We don't know for certain.
We don't know that. But isn't that funny? I love that. I just, Miss Havisham. And she was in her, wasn't she in her wedding gown? And it never happened. And she sat in that wedding gown forever.
But now we have Kathy Hilton, and I cannot wait to see what she brings to the table in all this, in her weird conversations.
I think she'll bring plenty.
This edit was weird. It was all of a sudden, it was like, hey, Kathy, should I bring my dental tools and my scissors? You're like, what, Kathy? Are you okay, Kathy? And she's like, in 1957, I liked to shave down the kids in the neighborhood's teeth. And you're like,
we could be just as creepy. You know what we used to do? I used to run in the house and I'd get Alka-Seltzer, and it used to come in a bottle and a tube. It was a glass bottle. And Alka-Seltzer, you know what they look like, those little white wafer kind of things. And I said, well, we used to play church. And then the kids would have to come up and get communion. And I'd put an Alka-Seltzer on their tongue. They were sick as dogs. But so...
Nana, that's crazy. You did want to be a nun, so that makes sense.
So that did make sense, and get a plate to put underneath your chin so you don't drop the hose. But then they go, what? Because it was just salty. That Alka-Seltzer is super salty. So anyway, I remember that. God, that was fun.
Okay, so let's get into the party.
Okay,
so then Dorit is having this barbecue. She shows up in a robe. Her tots are out. Rinna shows up in Jen Shah's outfit. Erika Jayne shows up in Kenya Moore/Tinsley's outfit. Kyle is spilling out, as Nana says. Kathy Hilton shows up with the collection from Kohl's. Like she's just going
honey,
to
it was. I hope she used Kohl's
Apartment
cash
9.
for it.
Showed up in Apartment 9. Garcelle showed up looking beautiful. Crystal showed up looking like sophisticated. She had a nice little waist, like a belted dress.
Yes.
Sutton was wearing a burlap sack of some sort. Did I miss anybody?
Was it that shimmy, shimmy Cocoa Puff kind of look?
The best dressed was Mauricio. PK looked like I said, a rejected soprano character who was like, hey guys, trying to fit in. It's like, hey guys, we're gonna get the money. Like PK, no, you owe money, bro. You better get to Vegas. You're gonna get buried in the desert, sir. You gotta pay. You got people in the Bahamas hunting down your wife while she's on vacation. You owe so much money, so you better get Boy George on a tour or something and make some money. So, so then they sit down and they're talking about their experience. Erika admits to having depression and she had to go on Lexapro. And let me tell you, I've been on Lexapro. It does work wonders. Some people swear by Lexapro. I didn't like it because I gained 20 pounds like this. But Erika Jayne, obviously, she doesn't look like she gained 20 pounds. But
who would know in that pink outfit? Who the hell would know?
That's why I like it. It can hide stuff.
But it was horrendous, honey. It was horrendous.
I liked it. I can't help it. I'm weird like that.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, you were in dance class and stuff, and you did the recitals, and I think you had one of your costumes looked a lot like that. Maybe that reminded you of it.
I think so. I think this always harkens back to some kind of thing.
What was that what was that little tap dance? Kickball chain. Yeah, you were shuffle ball. Was mine kickball? I loved kickball
chain. Yeah.
There's Linda. Hi, Linda. Turn your phone back on. I'm going to call you right after this. Okay.
Oh my gosh, Nana. So they're talking about that. She talks about her Lexapro and how her and Tom had dinner every night together. Did you, Erika? Did you? Because if that's the case, you probably spoke a lot.
At the kitchen table. At the kitchen table. Did you hear her say that? At the kitchen table. Yeah. Like, we just, we were slumming it. We went out to the kitchen and had supper.
Yeah. We didn't even have a staff there. Where was our staff? Or as Ramona Singer would say, the help. Where was the help? My help. I get my help's name mixed up. That's what Ramona from New York. I know you don't watch New York.
No, I know. She's the one with the crazy eyes.
Remember the crazy eyes. I can't get my help. It's like nobody calls people their help, you weirdo. So she is just talking about just how hard it was for her. So she got on the Lexapro and her and Tom are eating together. And I'm thinking, well, while you and Tom are having soup at 4 p.m., did he never mention where the money comes from, how the Jets get paid, how your Mikey gets paid, how this all started? Because I know Erika Jayne makes a little bit of money herself now, but
not enough to have all that.
Over soup that... No,
I can't believe it. And I think it was creamy chicken and dumpling. And who doesn't sit down to creamy chicken and dumpling and want to tell the truth? Everybody. It's homespun. It's a good soup. Only when it's Campbell's. I don't care for that Progressive soup. We bought some on sale.
I think it's Progresso.
Oh, Progressive, I think, is the insurance, car insurance.
Like the Progressive soup. You know what, April?
Mrs. Havisham
took more Lexapro than Erika. And me too. I bet so too.
I bet they did too. Thank you. Yes, let's not forget the victims behind all this. This stealing and, you can't take it with you, kids. I don't understand why you want to.
How much money do you need, Jeff Bezos? Do you really need the yacht? Like you could give your employees a working wage, like salary.
Yes. Did you see how many shoes and things she had and bracelets and different things? Shut it.
And if you can afford it and also do a little bit of good in the world, cool. But if you're just stealing allegedly, and give me a break. This is so ridiculous.
I mean, I don't know. I love the stars that go out and they do things for charitable causes.
But not just when the camera's rolling, not just Kyle with some toys here and there with Jamie Lee Curtis. When Jamie Lee Curtis is doing all the stuff.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh, yes.
And what else did they talk about?
Jamie Lee Curtis always looks like $1 million. Of course, that was back a few years, but she still looks great.
No, I love Jamie Lee Curtis because she's one of those women in Hollywood who's like, you know what? I'm aging this way and I'm going to embrace my age and I'm going to do this and I still look super hot. She's really powerful. I like her.
She is.
Thing, did you notice how Bravo gave close-ups on her jewels? Oh, for sure. We noticed
the
close-ups on everything. It literally was like the FBI and the feds. They were doing their inventory like
yes.
earlier in the chat. And Erika was just providing it all.
Like here's another piece. Or should we use this? And that's, what's her friend's name? That
Mikey. It's her.
Or Mikey. I was going to say Timothy.
Her friend Timothy. No big deal. NBD.
Timothy. God, why don't we know?
Okay, so they were talking more. And what else did they talk about? So Erika's on Lexapro. She had to walk around her mansion by herself. The horror. She couldn't perform, on Broadway.
I mean, the damn pandemic got in her way.
I mean, horrible.
PK and Maurice, they took off. Okay, Mauricio, they left the girls. Mauricio.
Did you take something, Nana? Did you get in Rinna's pills? Because now I think we're getting sleepy, Nana. We're getting NyQuil, Nana.
You're getting NyQuil, Nana. I'm sorry. 7:00 is great.
Okay.
You get to 8:00, and I needed a Mountain Dew, and I decided, I shouldn't have a Mountain Dew. I'll be up for another
Mountain Dew.
I have a diet Mountain Dew in there.
Good for you, Nana.
Thank you. I like the part where Rinna and because I love this place. If I could not live, if I don't have enough money to live in like Palm Springs, Palm Desert, down that area, I would like to live at Lake Tahoe.
Oh yeah. So Rinna invites them to Lake Tahoe. And so we're going to see a trip.
Can't wait
to Lake Tahoe. I'm excited for that too. I'm excited. I love a cast trip, usually drama.
Yes, always.
They're forced to be together. But Dorit, I don't think we saw food. Did we see food at Dorit's party? Did we?
Yes.
Oh yes.
There's no barbecue. There's no barbecue, honey. They don't barbecue. They don't get the hamburgers and hot dogs out there. Yeah. I mean, and get it on the grill. They had these pigs in a blanket. They had little mushrooms.
And then Rinna had to make a big deal. I love a pig in the blanket. Okay, Rinna.
I know. I say, for God's sakes, eat 6 of them. You're just going to go throw them up anyway.
Well, Nana, we can't make that joke.
Allegedly.
We can't make that joke because we can't make fun of eating disorders at all. Because if she looked like, we can't make that joke. But
really? Oh my God. What can I say?
Crystal though made a comment about Rinna's outfit because she's like, you can borrow. She's like, I'd have to stop eating and I'd have to do this. So people are definitely commenting on it, which is,
yeah.
I mean, it's always been a point of like, it's definitely a thing.
Okay.
It's a thing.
All right.
Do you know what I mean?
I shouldn't make fun of it, you're saying. Let me mark that down. I got a whole list going of things Joleen says. I'm just helping you because it is, with that, those are like I get
very serious diseases, eating disorder. You know what I mean? It's a serious thing. And I think
but
somehow Rinna's daughter had eating stuff too. And
that's right.
That was a thing. But I get that, you're on one and you're going.
I'm really sorry.
We don't.
I'm sorry. That would be like fat shaming. We don't do that.
We don't slut shame because we don't want people to fat shame us. We don't want people to slut shame us.
I wish they could slut shame me. Swear to God, that'd be fabulous.
Oh, now Nana and her little Nana's like, this PC culture. No, I'm just kidding. Nana's getting canceled. That's it. She's canceled.
I am so sorry. I just, I forget those things because my generation didn't talk like that. We called a slut a slut. Rinna gets on my nerves. What? Okay, well, I'm just saying.
We're working on the slut shaming. We're working on it.
Honey, we did. I mean, we didn't talk about the guys, but we should have. We would always get mad at the girls that were, making eyes or trying to get with. I don't know. We never call the guys out on it.
Yes,
and that whole thing has changed. And I love that. I love that.
We're just learning. All right. So the barbecue, they're talking. Basically, it's just they're going to go to Lake Tahoe. And
I just can't wait.
Did they talk about anything else? I mean, Kyle sees Garcelle. Obviously, they're not on good terms yet. Next episode, we're going to see them meeting, and Garcelle's going to call her out. Like, why did you say I did not give the charity money? And would you have said that to one of the white women? And
would
Kyle's
you call me out about that charitable contribution had I been white? Oh, that was so good.
Yes, I know. And did
That
they
was
talk about
so
anything
good.
else in your notes, Nana? After
Let's see.
barbecue?
Crystal and Sutton talk about racial conflicts. So this should be good next week.
Yeah, so Crystal's gonna call out Sutton on some stuff. So, oh my god,
It's going to be good. I mean, I have a good feeling about this season. I don't know if it's because R.I.P. Teddy. I'm not sure. Welcome, Crystal. We need you.
I'm excited to see what Crystal brings this season. I love Garcelle's back. You know, Sutton is an official housewife this season, and it looks like it's not going to go well for her. Erika Jayne, it looks like everyone's going to have a storyline, basically.
Which I like.
Which is great. They're not just using Denise.
Not Denise, not just one storyline and run with it. No, we get a little bit of everybody's drama.
Exactly. And I
love it.
I'm here for the editing on Erika Jayne and all her things. And yeah, I do wonder though, if Erika Jayne's whole kind of now her, sharing her mental health is a way in which she's going to, because with everything's calculated.
Oh, yes.
Is this something that's going to try to garner sympathy from the public, things like that? Because
that she has depression issues.
Yeah, something. I don't know. I wouldn't put it past if they're willing to allegedly take money from families.
Yes.
Plane crash victims and such, and he's as shady as people are alleging. I wouldn't put it past them to, because this is a woman who now is going to be questioned about, well, are you divorcing him so that you can split, take certain assets? Because he did allegedly funnel money into her business and her business accounts. And I find it almost impossible for someone as smart as Erika Jayne that she did not know that was happening.
She knew it was. She allegedly. I think. My opinion. Can you say my opinion? That kind of serves as allegedly. My opinion. She knew exactly.
Again, Nana, wait till you wait to say it, and then I'll put up our allegedly scroller, and then you can say it. I just have to find. I have so many scrolling. Okay, go ahead, Nana. Now you can say whatever you want because it's all allegedly.
It's allegedly that she was stealing money and knew, or the husband was, and we knew exactly where that money was going. She knew where that money was going. It was going into her account. She allegedly is going to say that she knows nothing about it. And the idea of saying that she is depressed, well, I would be depressed too if I knew I was facing jail time, allegedly.
And all these things might be weighing on her conscience, or it might just be her way of getting a little bit of sympathy and make it make sense. I'm more concerned with her victim's depression, not a 50-year-old Barbie. Yeah, I have to agree.
And this what does he go by? Make it make sense?
Well, it's our Fat Phil. Oh,
I was just going to say, he looks just like Fat Phil. Wow. I get some things right. I think I'm going to go have some progressive soup.
Actually, allegedly, it's Fat Phil. Allegedly.
Oh, okay.
But him changing his name, I'm always like, oh, it's Fat Phil.
I'm sorry. I thought, oh.
So overall, I would say I'm excited for the season. This wasn't a premiere that was like, wow, groundbreaking, so much drama. But watching the season trailer, I have hope that it's going to be a lot better than the Denise Richards season, where they just talked about something that we weren't even there for, and these ladies were so interested in who Denise was hooking up with, and it's like, who cares? You all have issues and problems, and you're defrauding people, and you owe people money, and there's stuff going on with Kyle and Mauricio, and there's stuff going on with Dorit and PK, the fake soprano guy, and there's stuff going on with Erika Jayne and Rinna. And now we're going to find Rinna's reaction to Scott Disick dating her daughter, which is disgusting. I don't care what anyone says. That shit is disgusting.
Do not let this man date your daughter, and he's got umpteen kids.
Oh my God. He loves a teenager. This guy loves a 20-year-old.
Kardashian? Which one
Courtney.
Is it? Oh,
one time he dated a woman older, Courtney. Then he got famous, and since then he's been dating teenagers. He dated Lionel Richie's daughter for a long time. God knows why. Now
what?
He's moved on to Rinna. Yeah, Sophia Richie.
Nicole Richie?
No, Sophia. He has a younger one.
Oh, I was going to say, what?
Nicole, that would be age appropriate. But this guy,
I guess it would be,
is out here acting like Leonardo DiCaprio or some shit. And even Leo goes at least 24, 25, maybe 22. this guy's like 19, 20. It's creepy. That is some creepy stuff.
And Scott Disick, what does he have? I mean, seriously, allegedly.
Allegedly. He's got Kardashian money now.
He's got nothing. He's got nothing. Okay.
Why would you even? I don't understand why these young women, I mean, I would say it's
honey,
a clout chase, but I don't think Sophia Richie was looking for a clout chase. And maybe Rinna's daughter, I wouldn't put it past, because that's kind of Rinna. You know, they kind of anything that puts them in the news. But
he just looks at a woman and she gets pregnant. Run. Okay?
How does he have all this time with all this?
I thought you were going to say, how does he have all this sperm? I don't know, honey. It's just God's way.
I mean, seriously, I'm just like, Scott Disick again with the barely legals. It's just not right.
He's just a party boy, and he's a Jax Taylor times 2. He's a Jax Taylor.
He's a Jax Taylor with money. That's all.
Yeah.
You know, I would actually say, well, yeah, you're right. You're right, Nana. He
Jax
never
Taylor.
grew up. Yeah. So in their 20s or on his maturity level. It's so horrible. Ugh.
I won't grow up. I don't want to go to school.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Brianna says, have you guys seen those sweatpants paparazzi photos of Scott? Apparently, a boy is hung, Nana.
Let's read that again a little slower. Have you guys seen those sweatpants paparazzi photos of Scott? No, honey, I haven't. We'll be Googling it, and allegedly. But really, okay. All right.
Well, let's just take a look and see what we got going on.
Well, I'm not going to say don't look. Now I got to see it.
Now I'm curious, but I don't know if we're going to get
sweatpants paparazzi photos of Scott.
Okay, so I do see something. So just warning, if you're easily offended by wieners and sweatpants.
By big dicks, okay?
Log off. So
warning.
If I can get warning. Possible large wiener. Okay, yeah, you can see his ween. I wish I could zoom into this. Gosh. Okay, open image in new tab. I'm gonna try this, you guys. So like we can have a zoomer.
Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to sweat. Okay. Come on, Scott.
I don't know if I can't even zoom into this. See, we're not gonna be able to tell with this one. So let me see.
Well, let's see.
Jell told me how to zoom, but I feel like if I call my husband, hey, can you zoom in on this other guy's dick real quick? He's gonna be like, Joleen, grow up. Okay, let's try this other picture and see. Like, hey,
and that's
husband,
it's things I'll be Googling as soon as we're off.
It's with my mom, so it's cool. Okay, I think I found one. Here we go. So here's the outline. You see?
Oh, yeah.
You can even see the circumcision. I mean, these sweatpants are pretty showy.
Whoa. I think he paid extra for that. I don't know. Yeah. Wow. It looks like he got his morning paper, rolled it up, and stuck it in his pants. Extra. Read all about it. Wow.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Someone said, Lady Di said, let me go full screen. Yeah. Allegedly, this is
allegedly that is some sweatpant.
Yeah. Can I zoom in? No.
Okay.
So
I just feel like a dirty old lady. Seriously.
Graphic. I mean, it is just.
Yeah. Hang on. I need to put my contacts in. Holy Lord. Yes, you're right. He's all there. Well,
who would have thought? He's just free balling. Yeah, Coco. There he is. Just free balling.
Never in my life would I have guessed that. I would have guessed eeny, weeny, teeny, weeny.
Oh, for sure. With this attitude he's had for years, for sure. Okay. So apparently Jax Taylor too, Nana, is on the hook for quite a bit of taxes. Allegedly he didn't pay. Does that surprise you? No. And Vanderpump is coming back this season, Nana.
I know. I heard that. Woo! Now what are we doing? Are we going to be on every night?
I mean, and Big Brother. Look at someone really zoomed in. The Sun. This isn't even me, you guys. This is the Sun in the UK. They did this.
I am starting, honey. I'm starting to get chest pains again. I don't think this is good for Nana.
Disick's wiener is going to kill my mother. Don't put some.
How did she go? Was it COVID? No.
It was Scott Disick's dick.
She got STD.
Allegedly,
she got STD.
But yeah,
oh my gosh. Well,
This is when he was with, or when Courtney, they're still.
Oh, honey, go back to Courtney. Oh, he's so big, he ripped her pants. Dear God.
Poor Courtney. Oh my God, look at these ripped jeans. Like she's like, get away from me. And oh my gosh.
Oh my Lordy. God.
So there you go, guys.
Right from that picture, he could have been tapping her on the shoulder.
Yeah, anyway. He's so petite and he's got his, ween over there. Oh my gosh.
Unbelievable.
So, wow. You guys, there you have it. You're not going to hear about that on any other mother-daughter podcast. A celebrity is free-balling wiener size.
Oh, Peggy Sue, you know what a penis is. Stay away from it. Okay. Anyway.
Well, we're so glad. We're going to have to check on Nana. Good thing we'll be back tomorrow so we can check on Nana and her heart rate now that Scott Disick's wiener almost killed her. But
Linda, I'm going to call you, honey, right after the podcast, because let's talk about Scott a little.
Yeah. So there you go. That was the premiere recap. I'm so happy, Nana. We have another Housewives to talk about. So me and Nana will be covering exciting. Every Friday. We will be covering the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Tomorrow night, we'll be back for 90 Day with Nana, where we're talking about Happily Ever After this season. And then on Thursdays, Chell and I talk about the Real Housewives of New Jersey. We're finishing up that. And then we're going to go into New York because I've talked Chell back into the Married to Bravo podcast. The whole reason we're here, in the first place is because me and Chell started this years ago. It was me trying to get my husband who didn't like Bravo to watch Bravo because I liked Bravo and get his opinion. Guess what? All these years later, still doesn't like Bravo, but
full circle
back to watching it. And now I incorporated my mom into this. And so
I love this. This is so much fun. I never thought that I could do this. I was such a shy person. So this is really a lot of fun for me.
Nana, you're killing it. Robyn, thank you. Robyn said, this made me smile. More Nana and Fab hubby on the channel. Also for Nana, there is a podcast titled 9021 OMG that you'd like. Donna and Kelly are rewatching old episodes. It's so fun for us old fans. We'll find it for you, Nana, on your phone because you have an iPhone and we can find if you have the podcast.
Oh, and if I could ever, oh my God, wouldn't that be exciting to get Donna and Kelly on here and just ask some questions?
Listen, if you can get Brian Christopher, Nana, I feel like you can get anybody. You're amazing.
I think we could. Also, wasn't that fun? Wasn't that fun talking to him?
If you guys missed it, last Monday we talked to Brian Christopher from bcslots.com, Nana's favorite YouTuber besides herself and me, of course.
Amen.
And Lucy, but we got Brian Christopher, so you can go back and watch that. Robyn, also shout out to Robyn. Robyn is my longest Patreon supporter. There is a link in the description if you want to support us on Patreon. We do have exclusive content there, and it'll be really fun. We got Big Brother starting this summer. It's going to be a jam-packed full summer. I'm going to be on here, boom, 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 pow, all the time. And then possibly planning the build of my new home. We don't know. That's guys.
That's so exciting, honey. So, and you said it on the air here on the podcast, so I can talk to Linda about this because I was going to anyway. Okay, real good.
We can, but I mean, things could fall through. But everybody.
No, I understand. I understand.
Lola, tomorrow night we will be live. On Mondays we go live at 7. So it's like, but we do like 7:15, right, Nana?
We're doing it. No, we do
7:30.
We're going to go 7.
But that's 5 for me, and I'm just getting off work.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot what work was like. 7:30.
30. Yeah, we'll do 7:30. So 5.
That way it's 5:30.
That's what we were doing before. We did start early last week for Brian Christopher, but I think we're gonna.
We did
go back to 5:30.
We can do that, honey, because you're just getting off work, and not always does your work stop right at 5 o'clock. I totally get that.
Exactly. So thank you, JL. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Thank you, Nanya.
Oh, I really appreciate that.
This week. I appreciate you guys.
Oh, that's so nice. And I was hoping one of my friends from grade school, high school, Nancy Simmet, was going to get on here tonight and take a peek at us. So, Nancy, I hope you joined us.
Yeah, so if Nancy, shout out to Nancy if she joined us. And again, tomorrow night, 5:30 Pacific, 7:30 Central for 90 Day with Nana, where we'll cover Happily Ever After.
I'm really looking forward to it. I want one more shout out for our friend Bonnie. Bonnie could use Bonnie could use some really good thoughts and prayers. So if you would do that for us, I would really appreciate it. We all love Bonnie, and she's wonderful in the chat, and we miss her. Bonnie. We just want her to get home so she can start being on here again.
Yes, send all your good, healthy vibes to Bonnie. We're shout out to Bonnie. We love you. We hope you are well soon and you're back here in the chats because
absolutely, we miss you.
We do miss you. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Joleen Vlogs because that's where I'll be putting up more content from when Nana was visiting, more vlogs.
Oh, it's so much fun.
When we do move, we'll have moving vlogs and
that's going to be really fun.
And
I just can't wait. That's going to be so nice.
All kinds of stuff. All right, Nana. So we'll be back tomorrow, you guys. We hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Take care of yourselves. So much love out to everybody. Nana, you're always so fun to go.
I love you, honey. And let's just go in peace and think about Scott Disick's dick. Okay. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Amen,
Bye-bye.
sister.